Wonderful people, thank you, thank you. And uh, the harvest is plenty. Harvest is plenty. Barns and storage overflowing. Plenty of food. The land of milk and honey. The land of plenty. And the table is set. Yes. But there's a buffet that can cover us. A buffet that's ever ending. Never ending, right? So anyway, but the menu selection is so vast, it's so good. And here come the master chefs that try this, taste this, see what you think, see what you like. And as we see what we like and everything, we start to like, okay, this is good, this is wonderful, this is delicious, this is beautiful. Try something new, try something different. And we do that. We try different things and everything, but we continuously to sit at the table. We continuously to eat. And we continue to sit there, but then we don't want to go too far from the buffet because every time we turn around, it seems to be something new there, something different. It tastes different. It draws you in, it affects you. So what we do, stay there at the table. And as we stay at the table, guess what happened? We started gaining weight. We started putting on those pounds of weight, the extra pounds and things, right? But this is what we're trying to say is that too many times we are gouging, okay, the land of milk and honey and the green grass, and just continues to eat, continues to supplement ourselves with food and more food and everything. But the point of it is that we are getting heavy, overloaded. We're getting fat in our system. So we're told to cleanse ourselves from all defilement of body and spirit, make holiness perfect in the fear of God. Oh, well, there's no fear of God, you know what I mean? Because we are people of God and everything, we believers and everything. But what are you doing? Because are we showing love? Are we showing the compassion, consideration, and concern for each other? Oh, yeah, we love. Okay, how do you say you love? How do you say you love? Because we know what love is. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is caring. Love is powerful. Love is enduring. Love, I say, covers a multitude. But what happened? What is really, really love? Because we know that do not love in speech and in word, but in deed and in truth. So how do you do that? Well, love is truth with action. What kind of an action? The kind of action that's going to be prosperous, it's going to be good, it'll be building. The kind of action is going to be there for you to lift you up and give you motivation, give you inspiration. The kind of action that's going to say, I have joy and peace and kindness, all that good stuff, right? But the point of it is that because we have sit at the table, we have sat there and eat there. We've eaten our fill, but we don't just get up and leave. We stay there and we get addicted to the food. The food, yes, the food, the pleasure, the lightness, the goodness, yeah, okay, the excitement, the addiction to the food. It's no, so many times we say, oh, well, we can't get addicted to this, can't do that. What about that habit? What about that? I can't give up now. What about I'm so greedy for money? See, it's the greed for the money, the greed for the power, the greed for all that stuff that they come about the money, the power, and the pleasure. Yeah, we keep greeding for it. We keep wanting it. We keep desiring it. Well, we have to put a balance to it. Put it under control, put it under suggestion. All right, good. Under subjection, even. But how do we put it under suggestion? By cleanses ourselves. Sometimes we just have to take a spiritual detox. Oh, yeah. Just like a body detox, we need a spiritual detox. As it says, cleanse yourself from all defilement of body and spirit. Defilement. How do you talk about defilement of body? Well, it says that it's not what goes in the body because, like I said, you can eat food because all of the laws say you can't eat this, you can't eat that. If you can eat it, if it doesn't make you sick, and it gives you some kind of a value, eat it. Pray over it, eat it. Good. But if it's like something that's going to make you sick, something that you're allergic to, stay away from it. Something that has no value to it, stay away from it. Something that just say, I'm just there for curiosity's sake, and it might kill you, stay away from it. All right. But in the meantime, we are consumed with that pleasure. We're consumed with the idea of more, and more. We become so greedy, then we become corrupt. Corrupt with the pleasure, corrupt with the desire for money, corrupt with the desire for power. And that corruption destroys our morality, destroys our value in life, destroys our capability to order to enjoy life. See, life is supposed to be joy. Life is supposed to be kindness and goodness and gladness. And then giving thanks. But then we misplace some of the things. Well, how do we then cleanse ourselves in a spiritual way? Well, it was told to us that purify your soul by your obedience to the truth. What is the truth? All right. Well, we said that love is truth and action. All right. Obedience to the truth, word, strategy, principles, and the scriptures tell you the truth. Obedience. But how do we know that? Then show love by your obedience to the truth. Okay, the truth is the gospel. The gospel. Well, I'm not religious. You don't have to be religious to be nice. You don't have to be religious to be kind. You don't have to be religious to show respect. You don't have to be religious to show love, to show courtesy and consideration to each other. Right? Come on now. Is that religion? To be nice to somebody, to say hello, appreciate things, to say thank you. What? Okay. But then to be cleansed from your defilement, to get that weight off of you, get that obesity off of you, right? That extra weight, that unnecessary thing, and you don't want to go to the other form of detox that we do sometimes. I say, give yourself a laxative, something like that. All right? Okay. But anyway, but the spiritual detox, the spiritual laxative is to obey the truth, the gospel. Okay. When you obey the gospel, and then it said, obey the gospel with deep love of the brethren, deep love of each other, brothers, sisters, whoever you want to do, brother, uncle, aunts, and all right? But spiritual detoxing is necessary in order to be cleansed, purified, purify your soul. When you obey the truth, obey the gospel. And then you have to have that love. So we already know that truth and action. Truth and action. Action is to show that love towards each other with not just say a casual courtesy type love. Yes, we have that. That is what we call brotherly affection. All right, brotherly love. But when we're talking about the love, the true love, the big love, the unconditional love, that we don't put a boundary on it. We don't put a option on love. You love because you love. Because you love, that's what you're supposed to do. Love. Love even those who go against you. But there's a place to show love, to be truthful, because when it comes to the place where you have to do some actions, that you don't just turn your back, you don't backstab, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't curse, you don't show all this other stuff about what's going on, but you continuously to do things that'll help you to say, okay, I love you. To say that, well, when you say I love you, it's not because you're trying to do something crazy. Because too many times we take love out of proportion. Oh yeah, we take love out of proportion, and they say, well, we're taking it out of proportion. Like, okay, you're in a relationship. Well, I love you, I love you, I love you. But then again, Can I? Can I? Help me. I need. Okay. If you do this for me, I'll do that for you because you know I love you. But see, love, even say in the place where we're talking about in relationship, especially um, with domestic violence, even, right? Love does not rejoice in bad. Love does not rejoice in doing wrong. How you gonna hurt somebody and talk about I love them? That's not love. I'm sorry. Stop using it. Get some help, and then show love by doing things that's going to appreciate, so that they will appreciate you, so that they will be there for you, and show them that hey, I'm here for you, and then show the other person that look here, I will not hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, but if I think that we can't get together today, I'll step away. I will release you. Just like a bird or something, right? Release the caged bird from the prison of the cage. Let the caged bird sing ah, to the wilderness, sing to all, to the enjoy. So don't hold the caged bird down. But anyway, we come saying to let you know that we are getting to be in a beast situation, a beast situation that says that I'm addicted to these things that's going to make me fat. These things that are putting on weight. And now I need to be detoxed. I need to be detoxed. And then you say, well, I'm cleansing myself. Well, how do you say that you are defiled? Oh, defilement of body and spirit? Well, it says that it's not what goes into the body that defiles the person, but what comes out of the body. What comes out of the body? We know that the works of the flesh is a defilement, and that's what it is. We're eating things sacrificed to idols, the flesh. All right, the fornication, the the anger, all of those things that come about, the rivalry, a lot of things that come about that is called the works of the flesh. And we keep going into those things. And then we understand that when you do these things, you are building up that weight that goes against the principle. So once we have all of this food, once we have all of this stuff to come out, it's like the man that has a harvest, a big harvest. What do? He said, well, I'm going to tear my barn down and build another barn to accommodate all of my harvests. But how can you accommodate all your harvest when it said that I need your soul today, this day? So you're going to have all this stuff. And then the other time when the guy said, like, hey, I want to go to heaven. I want to be eternal life. I want to be forever. Well, obey the commandments. Well, I did that all right. What else I need? Well, if you want to be perfect, sell your stuff. Sell all your stuff. Boom. And then give the money to the poor. And then come follow me. Follow me is obeying the truth. Follow me is obeying the scripture. Obeying what I'm telling you to do for the kindness and the goodness that is meant for you. Obeying the truth is also giving, because now the poor cannot give you back. The poor is there now. You helping develop things, because everything that you do, everything you say is supposed to be for edification, building up and strengthening each other. Everything out of your mouth is supposed to be for building up, edification. How are you going to edify somebody and you talking about them, you're downing them, and you put them in a bad place, in a bad category, situation, even lying on them? That's deception, right? So now we are sitting around eating all of this garbage, eating all of this stuff, the corruption, the fats and the sweets that's going to keep us slow, and more slow, that we cannot function for the kingdom. We're not able to function for the kingdom because we are obese. And obesity is against the will of God at all times. At all times. So we got to get out of this. Well, just because this person is heavy, this, that. No. We're talking about that spiritual obesity. You're loaded down with too much garbage, too much stuff. Because, okay, too much stuff. You got to have this. You got to have that. You got to have these figures there. It's all right to be rich. But he said, who desires to be rich? It's our desires, our urge, our need, not saying our need, our wants. Because when we need to be rich, we will get rich. And why are you going to get rich? Because now you can do something constructive. You can go out and help build houses. You can build places. You can do this and you can do that. Okay, there's a situation going now, right? We got a foreign country that's coming into this area. Okay, I'm in the United States. I'm in America right now, right? So now we got countries that's coming in buying properties. We got people in jail that can go out and work, but yet and still it's coming to a place where the people that are working these places, the working the land, are foreigners, immigrants that are coming in, and now they're going to be deported. Who's gonna pick who's gonna pick the beans? Who's gonna pull the apples down to the trees? Right? Because I ain't going out there, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't doing that, I ain't no farmer, you know what I mean? But yet still you're gonna starve to death. And then you're gonna work a whole day just to get a decent meal on the table. Come on. This is what's happening. But we cannot go out there and dig a ditch. We cannot go out there and plant a seed. We cannot go out there and pull some grass, pull some weed, because we are fat with corrupted. We're fat with pleasure. We're fat with excitement. We're fat with the pain of evil and argumentative. We're fat with all of this negativity that keeping us from doing something constructive, going out there and working the land from the jump street where we did before. We are so, I'm not trying to put this in a certain perspective, right? But yet and still, we have been processed. We have the experience of working the fields and how to produce a productive harvest. Yes, go back and buy the damn plantation and then work it and eat the right food. Sit at the right table. Sit at the good table. And then enjoy the taste and the delicacies of the buffet. That's what we're trying to do today, each and every day. Because we're coming up for Thanksgiving, and be thankful and grateful for the idea, the practice, and the purpose and the principle of what we have. Oh, well, I don't want to do this. I don't celebrate them people. Yeah. It's what's in your heart. Are you giving said thankful that just for thankful that idea that I can still live without going through unnecessary changes for one day? Why not? And who are you giving thankful to? Because we are already told that in all things give thanks. In all things. But then again, this is the will of the Most High to give thanks. So you said, I don't want to go give thanks, so I can give thanks. Who are you thinking anyway? Who are you thanking anyway? And we're supposed to thank each other. Be grateful to each other anyway. If somebody do something for you good, be grateful. Say thank you. But then thank you to the Most High. Okay? But anyway, people, thank you for being here with us. As far as pass this out, set this out, because look here. This is not just a toy, a game, a thing. This is a reality check. A reality check. So let's cleanse ourselves. Let's purify ourselves. Let's get rid of the waste. Detox ourselves. And fear God. Let's respect Him. Respect Him. Don't misuse his situation. Don't misuse our situation. Don't misuse the word, making it something else. Love, true love, with the truth and action, the right action, the positive action that will help and not harm. With that in mind, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Michael Jones. Desire to excel at People in LUB, peopleinlove.com. Desires to be free from addiction, pornography, lust, and depression, and infidelity. And why we have all of those together? Because of one word that will help lead the way and square us into that place called action. Just like I was telling someone, said, well, I have a stomach ache today. Well, you know how the old folks used to say, take an aspirin and a drink of Coke and come back. But anyway, that faith is our aspirin. Faith is our penicillin. Faith is our power to start the ball rolling towards love, towards love, towards the everlasting life, to be said, to be in the place of said, I am, I will, I must, I can. And I can because he can, and that's means we can, because he said we must do, can do, will do greater, greater. Think about it. Let it man bless you, bless you, bless you. And I'll see you soon and very soon. Peace and grace. Bye now. All right.